A very good morning to all my dear listeners, viewers, dear students, and my friends. You must be thinking that today we will come up with a new topic related to IELTS. But my dear, I thought of going off track today as there was a thought hovering around my mind, and I just tried to jot it down, and here is the short story which I came up with, as I strongly believe that learning is living. The title of the story is On Finding Myself. It was the most unusual Sunday morning, as Sneh had been waiting for her turn in a 5-star hospital for her routine checkup. As she waited there, 2 other women were also waiting anxiously with a little bit of nervousness. Sneh knew that today the future of her fetus will be predicted and decided. While sitting in the waiting room, she observed the beautiful color combination of the paint and the curtains, and the fresh flowered bouquet which seemed to be prepared by pretty hands to soothe the patient's perturbed mind. She looked out of the window. Far away, there was a beautiful garden, and the fresh, cool breeze brought the mild fragrance of lavender, jasmine, and rose along, only to make her nostalgic and had left her all alone down in the memory lane. Aha! So you promise me that you will never leave me, no matter what? Sneh had asked her husband. No, never. I'll stand by you forever and ever and ever, I promise, was the heartfelt and confident reply of her husband. And what if it's a girl? Will you... Sneh fumbled a bit as she mustered the courage to complete her sentence, but in vain. Oh, I see. Oh, don't be so negative, sweetheart. It'll be a boy only, and I'll never leave you. He embraced her instantly to assure her that whatever he had just said, he would definitely follow it. Ma'am, the doctor wants to see you. Thank you. A sweet, soft, and very polite voice had interrupted the flow of Sneh's thoughts, only to bring her back to the reality. It was the attendant. Sneh kept looking into her eyes, and somewhere in the subconscious mind, her husband's voice started reverberating as if someone has thrown a pebble in the calm ocean. She rose from the chair with a very heavy heart, and with each footstep, it was becoming difficult for her to trust her husband's contradictory response. She stopped and waited for a while and looked around. The only and the most important thing she could notice was that the interior designer, whose choice of color combination she had been admiring, was Miss Roop. Almost all the attendants were females who had impressive communication skills and outstanding managerial skills. On the top of all of this, the doctor she was to consult with was Dr. Nidhi, and finally she herself, an SDM, subdivisional magistrate, loved and cared by the public for her charismatic personality along with her helping nature. Everything became crystal clear to her, as if she had touched some sort of Nagmani, and it had enlightened her with all the wisdom and courage she required at that very moment. She thanked the attendant and left the hospital with a huge and confident smile, along with a sense of contentment on her face. So, dear, here the story ends, the short story ends. It's an open-ended short story. Whatever or whichever meaning you decipher, kindly don't forget to mention it in the comment box below. The writer would definitely love to read your comments to get more motivation to write a better short story. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.